Is junk silver worth it? Or is it just junk? Let's get to the video. Hey guys, Patrioticastacker here, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And in this video, we're going to talk about, is junk silver worth it, or is it just junk? And don't worry guys, I got the okay from Bullion baby. You know, we all shouldn't be calling it junk because it's not junk anymore. Back in the day, they called it junk because it was only 90% silver. It was change, you know, it was just, people just looked at it as its face value at the time it was being used versus of real value. Like now, people even knew that silver and gold was value and it backed the government currency, but it wasn't as popular as it is today, especially in the times we're in. So they just looked at it as regular face value coins, money to pay their bills, and you know, buy the things they need throughout their day in life. But so it's definitely not junk anymore, especially the price says it all. You know, Constitutional has risen in price in the last few years. I remember buying Constitutional silver for almost spot price, obviously over, but pretty damn close to spot price. They were giving the stuff away, but it got really popular throughout the years, these last few years especially. But in reality, everything's just really popular now. Everything is flying off the shelves because people are starting to wake up and realize that our dollar is worthless and your real value is silver and gold. It protects your wealth. It's a savings. It's a way of prepping. It's a way of wealth preservation. It's a way to hedge against inflation. There's so many great things about gold and silver and reasons why you should be stacking them. Now, you guys all know my stance on Constitutional silver. You guys know that I love Constitutional silver, and a big portion of my silver stack happens to be Constitutional silver. That and 10-ounce silver bars. I just love it. And the reasons why I stack Constitutional silver is because, one, it's easy to build weight. Two, it's good to have some fractional silver. Three, they stopped making it. The last year, they made 90% silver, which were your dimes, your quarters, and your half dollars, was 1964. Now, after 1964 and 1965, the dime and quarter were no longer silver at all, but the half dollars continue to have silver in them, but only 40% up until 1970. So they're not making this stuff anymore. You know, there's no more 90% U.S. coinage. I don't even think there's any countries to this day that's making silver coins, real, you know, currency that they're using besides, you know, their government-backed bullion coins. But yeah, they don't make it anymore. And you know, there obviously numbers of how many coins were minted and this and that, but you got to realize that those numbers might not be accurate. Actually, I know they're not accurate, because in 1980, with the whole Hunt brothers thing, I've been talking to LCSs that were in business during that time, and the amounts of Constitutional or any silver or gold in that matter that was melted down through the years. How many people that make silver bars that take this stuff and melt it. We don't know the exact number on it, and even though it seems like there's a lot of it, we don't really know. And you don't know 10, 20, 30 years down the road how much is there really of a 1915 barber dime. You don't know. So it's cool, you know, not knowing, you know what I mean. It could be worth a lot more money in the future. And I think we can see that now with the prices on Constitutional silver. Like I said, back in the day, you could get this stuff close to spot price. But now, it goes for about what a generic round goes for. Obviously now we're in a dip, but yeah, this stuff was selling for about 23 to 26 phase. And that averages out to about $30 to $35 an ounce. So that's freaking crazy when you think of it. I remember complaining just a couple months ago when we were paying $18, $19, $20 phase for constitutional silver. I thought that was ridiculous, but listen, if I can go back to that, I'd be pretty happy. So if you can find a constitutional silver for under $22 phase, you're getting a smoking deal, especially as of now with the prices. But yeah, there's a lot of pros when it comes to stacking constitutional. Like I said, it adds weight to your stack. It's a good bartering piece. It's fractional silver. We don't really know how much is out there. Not only that, you know, if you're LCS, wherever you buy it, and they don't pick through the coins, you can find some cool key dates and actually double your money. It's just fun, and it's a smart way of stacking, and it's become very, very popular. Like I said, it's one of the main silvers I stack. But there are a few cons that you have to worry about when it comes to stacking constitutional silver. What you have to realize is that the older the coin is, the older the year, the more wear there is, especially with certain designs. Like obviously you're going to get more wear on your barber quarters, dimes, and halves than your Benjamins or Kennedys. And for example, as you can see here, you have a beautiful 1948 Benji, has a full rim. Obviously, you know, there's a little silverware there. That's been in people's pockets for many years, but not as much as the barber. And you can see here, the barber, the rim is practically almost gone. It's still there, but not much. And you can see how much thinner it is compared to the Benji. So you have to realize that there is going to be some silver loss, but you have to just watch out what you're buying and the prices and stuff. Obviously, I don't recommend anyone buying barber half dollars to stack because they are higher premium pieces. They only made these for about 16 or 17 years until they discontinued. And the reason why they discontinued the barbers is because they wore out very easily. Maybe the coating on top of the coin wasn't holding up as much, but I know they wore out pretty easy and they got pretty slick really quick. Then after the barber, they put out the Walking Liberty, and then the Benji, and then your last coin was the 1964 Kennedy for your half dollars. But you know, so that's one thing that I would you'd have to watch out for. And then obviously is the price. You know, you got to find out what you're paying for, and the easiest way I found to calculate the price is if you walk into an LCS and you ask them how much is constitutional, and they'll say 23 times 23 phase. So some people might not understand that lingo or whatever. So in order to find out that price, the ounce price for an ounce of not constitutional silver is you take $1.40. So $1.40 in constitutional silver is equivalent to an ounce of silver, and you times that by say 23 phase. So 23 times $1.40, and that will give you your number to find out how much they're wanting for an ounce of constitutional silver. So it's definitely good to know that. That's one of the easiest ways to find out. But yeah, no, there's more pros than cons when it comes to constitutional, in my opinion. I know some people don't like stacking it. I know a lot of people do. It just depends on what you like to stack and what works for you. You know, we're all different, and we all have our own techniques and unique ways of stacking. But in my opinion, constitutional's one of the best silvers to stack, because not only is it just a cool cool silver. It's actually American coinage. It's real money. I could take this in to the store any day and use it for, you know, purchasing things for its face value, which I would never do that because that would be dumb. Or, you know, it's the silver weight, what the silver value is there. So it's you can use it in both ways, which is really cool. You know, you can't take a 10-ounce bar or a 5-ounce bar or 1-ounce bar and walk into a store if needed and exchange that for a drink or a sandwich or something. But this you can. You know, if you got a 10 phase and a $half in a tube, you could take that into a store and buy yourself a $10 meal or something. So I like how it's the government backed. It's real money, literally real money. On top of that, it's beautiful silver. It adds weight to the stack. And there's not much fakes. Don't get me wrong, there are fakes out there, especially key date fakes, like a 1916D Mercury dime. Yeah, there are fakes out there, but not much. Not much when it comes to 90% silver. That just doesn't happen much. These scammers out there make fakes out of, you know, Bullion coins, a lot of gold products, and key date coins and stuff, so they can try to get buy that and make their millions by scamming people. But when it comes to constitutional, there's not many people out there that's gonna make a fake 25-cent piece. But there are some out there. I do recommend testing all your coinage, but it's just a little peace of mind because it doesn't happen as much as a lot of other coins do. But yeah, guys, constitutional is great. You know, I highly recommend it. It's one of the best silvers to stack. It's one of my favorite silvers to stack. And like I said, it adds weight to your stack. It's real currency. It's government backed. They don't make it anymore, so we don't know 20 years down the road how much there will be left. You know what I mean? If people are still melting it, or if there's a silver shortage and the companies that the mints or refineries that get the stuff, they just start melting it instead. You never know. They say there's 3 million of this coin minted, but that was 1948 numbers. You don't know if there's 3 million left. So yeah, that's another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, 90% junk silver constitutional is great to stack, and I highly recommend it. But just know that the difference between high premium constitutional versus stackable constitutional. High premium constitutional is obviously your older coins, your standing liberties and below. Your Walkers, Benjis, Kennedys, Mercs, Rosies. Those are the majority of 90% that people stack because it's a decent price versus, you know, like I said, your barbers. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to check out our show tonight, Tuesday Night Trash Talk with me and Triple P, and we have a special guest joining us tonight, and that's Campbell's Coins. So yeah, tonight 9:15 Eastern Time on my channel, and come join. And again, we'll be doing this every Tuesday, not every other Tuesday. We've moved it to every Tuesday, guys. So yeah, please come down and enjoy our show. And feel free to ask any question you want, and ask Campbell Coins some questions. But yeah, guys, if you're not subscribed to this my channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below, and let me read your guys' comments. What do you guys think of constitutional silver? Alright guys, Patrioticastacker is out. Peace.